first looked at the Bookemon, it sounded really cool, but very complicated and kind of made my brain hurt. But I wanted to do it because Nell is one of the hosts, and it's also a year-long readathon. And there's like 60 different Pokemon that you're going to try to collect, as well as other ones that they introduce throughout the year that you don't know are coming or when they're coming. So I thought it would be kind of cool to do this. I'm also participating in another readathon, but it doesn't have to read any specific books. You can just get points based off of what you did read, and then additional points if it does fit certain prompts. But I'm not overly concerned about that. I will just fill out stuff as I do it. But the Pokemon seemed really cool. So at first I was like, let me retroactively do the December mini readathon so I can get the tools and all that stuff. But I don't think they'll actually let you do that, even though I do track my reading. So I was like, oh, screw it. So I am officially starting it today, which means that none of the 8 books that I have already read this month are going to count. But they didn't really meet any of the starter Pokemon anyway. So if I had completed one of those and it happened to have a combination, which I don't know that I had any combinations to get a Pokemon already, I wouldn't have been able to get a starter Pokemon, and I really want a starter Pokemon. So I chose to do Team Moon, and I read a children's picture book to the moon through audio. So it only took 2 minutes because I did it on double speed and it was a 4-minute audiobook. But it was like surprisingly good considering that it was only 4 minutes long. I was like, how are you going to get a full story in here? But they did. They did in a 4-minute audiobook. I'm like, man, maybe I'm writing for the wrong age group. Oh, but yeah, sometimes the shorter stuff takes more talent than writing a novel, I'm telling you. But anyway, so yeah, I read that because it had to have a moon on the cover for the to get the moonstone that lures out the starter Pokemon. So I'm curious to see what Pokemon it's going to be. There was 3 of them that you could get. There was a cat, um, a monkey, and a like jellyfish looking thing. I really want either the monkey or the jellyfish, but I'm probably gonna get the cat. I don't know. I'm probably gonna wind up with the cat. Um, but anyway, yeah, so I read it. It is about a young girl in STEM, and she's wanting to win the science fair, but she doesn't know what to do the project about. And one of her teachers suggest this like historical figure that had a lot to do with like the moon and even had a crater named after her. And the little girl is like, heck yes, I want to do that. Um, Especially because like this woman looks like me. She represents, you know, people of my race and everything. So she starts to learn more about her and then finds out that the woman was also in charge of like computer programming. So she's like literally using code in the story to control a like turtle or something to act as like a um stand-in for like a rover and winds up winning first prize. So yeah, if you're looking for a cute little picture book, I think that that one would be one. I didn't actually see the pictures, but like based off of the book cover, the art is going to be gorgeous. So yeah, I've officially started Bookemon. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. So yeah, now I get to figure out what Pokemon do I want to lure out first, and I might actually make it like really hard for myself and try to like strategically open them like one at a time. So I would be picking my TBR based off of the prompts as I go along for like the next 60 or more books. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing now. So all my plans have changed. The program is probably not going to be next because I don't know. I'm sorry, the treatment is probably not going to be next. I don't know what prompt I'm going to be going after. But yeah, that is my update. I've joined and I've read a book and there was my review. I'm likely not going to finish another story today unless it is a children's book, which I probably will do because one of the prompts for January, the monthly Bookemon that you get to go after, was to read a children's book. So I'll probably read another one that I saw that was called To the Moon and see how different it is, considering it's the same title but different authors, but they're both children books. So I will probably do that to go ahead and knock out that prompt. But I'm mostly going to be focusing on my owned books this year. Anyway. um, I am doing all of my videos just kind of like in the present moment as soon as I finish something, so I apologize that I'm wearing HP merch. I got this for Christmas. It is super comfy. Um, as far as my personal standing goes, I will not be supporting this author by buying any of her future books. Um, but I do like the Harry Potter fandom, but I tend to only like wear that sort of stuff or have those things out at my house and not like on videos and stuff like that because I know that some people are offended by the mere um, presence of anything related to this problematic author. So I understand that, but I was not going to change for a 5-minute video. Hopefully you can understand. But anyway, yeah, so that's all for this video. Bye! Thanks for watching.